So, Robert, you were telling me earlier offline about some credit card debt that you had accumulated while you were in college. Tell us about that.
Sure. So when I was in college, I was taking out student loans to pay for meals and food and some miscellaneous items that I probably didn't need at the time because they would allow you to take out more money than you actually needed for room and board and for tuition. And so I was taking out more student loans to fund these frivolous items that I may or may not have needed at the time. But then I also had credit cards to pay for additional because I wasn't working my first 2 years of college. And so I would take out credit card debt to pay for, TVs, food, going out, all these things. And then what made it worse was that I would take out withdrawal, about a cash withdrawal out of the credit card. And so I was making the minimum payment with money from the credit card. And so not only do I have the 29% fee, but they also have an additional fees to do that. And it was just skyrocketing.
Wow.
So I remember because I believe it around junior or senior year, I had probably about 10,000 in credit card debt. I didn't know any better. And at the time, they allow you a certain amount where you have no interest, but they give you this credit limit that's $15,000 or $20,000, and so you use it because it's there, it's available, and you don't know any better. And that was my first experience with credit cards, and I
And you were
graduated
paying
with that.
29% interest. Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, so 29% interest. I was going out and I was buying, partying or doing whatever, buying food, upgrading my car, which was completely unnecessary at any point. But I learned from it, and so now I still do credit card debt, but I pay it off every month. I actually get up to, for rehabs up to $20,000 or $30,000 a month, but I'm able to pay it off because of my debt structures and how I manage my finances now. But doing that and using proper leverage in the right way, as opposed to just thinking this is your only lifeline and seeing no end in sight is
yeah.
now
And carrying a balance on credit cards. Oh, that's just insane. But you
for
just didn't know
years.
it. You didn't know any better.
No.
Well, we're going to teach some young people through this podcast, hopefully, just what you told them. Was the credit card debt that you piled up, was that in addition to the 40,000? Was that part of the 40,000 in student loans or in addition to?
In addition to.
Oh my gosh.
So I would say at certain points in my college career, I was up to probably, I went and tried to do a master. So I would say I was up to over 6 figures in credit card debt, or I'm sorry, in total debt. And so probably around 30,000 of that was credit card debt.
Wow. Robert, thank you for providing these additional insights about not only student loan debt, but credit card debt, which
Absolutely.
students can get credit cards like crazy. I mean,
Candy.
the companies are just trying to sign them up. And give them free giveaways at tables on the campus to sign up for this credit card.
Right.
It's very dangerous if they don't know what they're doing.
It is. And they tell you you can spend $5,000 and you'll get airline miles. And so it's wonderful, but until you get to that point and you can't pay it back. So.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for these additional insights.